Ginger here. Today I am sharing with you a homeschool haul from Thrift Books and also a bonus Ollies haul. All of them are books and we've got a variety, mostly history, some geography, lots of fun stuff for the elementary grades. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell in the corner and you will be notified of all my new videos to come. Maze Quest Geography, Travel the Globe, with 48 adventure mazes. A little how to use this book. And then you travel the globe. Here are some of the mazes. These are pretty simple mazes. We have the other book too of the history, travel through history, and that one has much more difficult mazes. Oh, we're starting to get a little more complicated here. And then let me scoot over and show you what the other side looks like. That was Berlin, Germany. And there's Copenhagen, Denmark. I am not even gonna hold, oh, yes, I can say that. It's Stockholm, Skarsgård, Sweden. The Northern Lights, Finland. Is that a place? I don't think that's a place. Krakow, Poland. Prague, Czech Republic. Croatia. Hungary. Greece. This is a really nice jumping off place. So when you go to each country, you just pull out your map, do the little bit, and then add to your lesson plan. Egypt and Morocco. Kenya. Zambia. Madagascar. Dubai. Lots and lots of different places. I'll just flip through really quickly. And then they give the answers at the back, which can be helpful. I initially bought this Ancient Egypt History Pockets, and it is grades 4 through 6, but we just are not advanced enough for 4 through 6 yet. So I did end up getting the Ancient Civilizations for grades 1 through 3. We did the Native Americans, and I enjoyed it so much. She didn't enjoy it as much as I did, but she doesn't like to color as much. So we'll probably, I was thinking we could do, I could scan them and have her color on the computer and then print them out that way. That might be more fun for her. So it's always great to think of new ideas. Or she could just watercolor it all. She does like painting. And this one we're gonna save for older grades. I went and I got this one, Ancient Civilizations 1 through 3 grades. And this is definitely more of her grade level. She's going to be 8 in September. And even though I am planning on doing an Egyptian unit, we don't have to do all of this at once. We can just do little by little. Ancient Mesopotamia, Ancient Egypt, Ancient Greece, Ancient Rome, Ancient China, and Ancient Aztec world. So you'll see how I have Horrible Histories, Awesome Egyptians. This is to go with the Egyptian unit that we will be doing. And this is something that I will read aloud, or we'll read together. Angry Aztecs, as well as Incredible Incas. 2 books in one. And this one goes over the ancient Aztec world. So I thought that would be absolutely perfect to have this. I also want her to have more information on the Americas before Europeans came over. And I think these books are just filled with little facts and things. We've been really enjoying watching the series. Horrible Histories. And this is part of that same vein. Now, with thrift books, it's always a mixed bag. You don't know. Sometimes you're going to get things that are really, really decent, even though you bought an acceptable copy that, you know, just mind-blowingly decent. Like all of those. These are all thrift books. All of these are thrift books, and they are vary from acceptable to very good quality. And then every once in a while, you'll buy something that is a good quality. And you know what? It was $17. I spent $17 on this, and I was expecting it to be good. I was expecting the quality to be good. And this is what I got. All right, so we're already starting off with multiple things, and it just gets worse. To be fair, they are sending me a different copy because the purchase price of this, I think it's retails for $25, and I paid $17 for this one. It was on sale new for like $19 on a different website. So I literally could have bought a brand new copy without any markings in it for $3 more. So yes, I was pretty annoyed. So she's sending me a new copy. Thrift Books, I sent them an email. They got back to me the same day, just actually probably within a few hours. And she said, the woman that responded said she's going to send me a new copy. So this one I will drop off at the free books at the library. We have a share books at the library spot, and maybe somebody will not be as distracted as I am by all of the poorly spelled notes written in black ink, and the scribbles, and the, oh. Yes, I was very, I mean, isn't this something that you teach your infants? Do not color in books, don't tear pages, don't draw in books, and it's just on a third of the pages. I hope they learned something. But it's definitely not something that I would ever consider reselling. I'd much rather just leave it at the library drop box. Oh, look at that big old scribble. Otherwise, it's perfectly readable, but it never should have been placed in the good category, even though their good category says that it can have writing in the margins. This is definitely more of an acceptable copy and should have been priced accordingly, and it's definitely not worth $17. It's just not. Not when you can buy it new for $25. It's just not. As for the content of the book, I did try to glance through it. It was very hard because I have a little bit of an attention deficit, I think. I was so distracted by the notes written in it. And one thing I did notice is that even though the title says Before Columbus, the Americas of 1941, I noticed that there is a lot of information about after 1941 or 1491. Woo! And being that there's a lot of information after it, I think it's a little bit misleading. It'll be good. We'll chop it up, and when we learn about the Amazon, we'll pull out the Amazon sections. When we learn about Mississippi, we'll pull out the Mississippi parts, and when we learn about Aztec and the Incas, we'll pull out those parts. So we probably won't sit down and read the whole thing all at once. Okay, we have not done an Explorers unit yet. And I don't think I'm going to spend too much time on it, so we'll just read this one, and then I think I have a used copy of an Usborne book that I picked up at a thrift store. But I thought this would be, she needs some sort of information on the explorers. So I thought this would be a good little brief of it. I'm not going to have her memorize. That's what Google's for. If you ever want to know who discovered what, or why things are named after whatever, that's what Google's for. These drawings are so cute. I did check this one out at the library, believe it or not. And they did have a copy of it, but I wanted my own because it's so beautiful. I love it. So when we are doing Greeks again, and we have done a little bit of Greeks. She knows some of the stories. We will go ahead and pull this one out and do a story at a time. It's just a beautiful, beautiful book. And it's not a lot to ingest. And it's story form, which is very nice, because I have another one that I think is Myths and Legends, and it's not story form. So I would have passed on it if I knew it wasn't story form. But the reviews on it were good, and so I got it anyway. But this one is the one we want. And then I also have a Roman book of Roman myths to go with this. Ancient Rome. That one I paid full price for, I think, from Amazon. Everybody knows I absolutely love Halloween. And last year I did an escape room for us. Well, not for me. I hosted the escape room, and my husband and my daughter did it together, and they had a lot of fun. I don't think I'm going to do that again this year. But I figured I would grab these when I saw them. More Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark and Scary Stories 3, More tales to chill your bones. And these are the original illustrations, reprinted in 2017. My husband said, oh, you have to get the ones with the original illustrations. Otherwise, it's not worth it. So conveniently, they had what he wanted, but I didn't care. I was getting them anyway. Thank you, Ollies. The Rock and Gem Box. I am actually gonna open it right now. Woohoo! Or maybe my daughter is. We'll see.
I'm gonna open it.
She wants to. Okay, here we go. That comes with a flashlight. But let's start looking at the books. This is rocks. And this is all about igneous and metamorphic rocks. I think I got a good deal on it. It's kind of discontinued, it seems like. So, but you know, it's DK, so it's very informative. And this is rock sedimentary. This is the Smithsonian series.
How do anybody open this?
All right, well then maybe you can open it, and I'll open it later. And I am done. Oh, look at that. Rainbow Mountains, the gems and minerals of the world. We can use this to go with our books here. This one is minerals. Ooh.
When you said rainbow rocks, I was...
Oh, look at that. I think that's more of a mineral. Like these. Yeah. Beautiful. I wonder if that's man-made.
Don't know. Don't even remember where I got this.
We got it at a shell store in Florida. This is minerals, metals, and ores. Gold! It's made of gold. Wow, lots on the Statue of Liberty. Sulfides. Ooh, pretty. Of these. There's 10 of these. Okay, I'm not going to do a flip through of all of them. More minerals. More minerals. Fossils. We've done a whole thing on fossils. We've done a little study on fossils. I should show you our fossil thing that we did. That was really fun.
Really a cluster of ammonites.
You're right, that is. This is totally a cluster of ammonites.
And maybe they were just kind of late for breeding season and they got extinct.
Yep.
At that time.
I think so. Mudslide happened or something, and they all got fossilized. All right. This one I thought would be very practical and awesome. And so is this one. These are different. I'll do flip throughs of these because I can. All the things you need, what to look for. Ooh, a magnifying glass. Well, we have a microscope, and then we have the handheld traveler's microscope, so that'll be fun.
I should look here. These with the handheld microscope.
It's in my mini backpack.
Actually, I don't know.
You know what a mini backpack is?
I don't know.
It's the pink stripe crocheted thing I made. It's in there. So cool! All the experiments. Well, maybe we'll do a whole, I have stuff on magnets too. We did a little bit of a magnet thing, but we didn't finish. No, we did not. We did finish a magnet thing, but there's always more to do. It's never ending. All the amount of fun school science stuff and literature and history stuff. Oh, I just want to keep doing and doing and doing it all. Mega Doodle. Doodle and discover a world of fascinating facts. Just show you a few pages. Oh my goodness, it's so big.
So fun too.
And Alexa seems to like this one a lot. Covers a range of topics. This is just something for her to work on her art and her coloring and drawing and doodling. And she gets to reinforce facts she already knows and learn new ones. So I was super excited when I found this. It was actually tucked away behind other things. So I wonder if somebody hid it. It's only $5.
That's really cheap for a book this size and a book this awesome.
Yes. See, she likes it a lot. Okay, that is all the books. Thanks for watching. Creativity is contagious. Pass it on.